Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. This video is all about Saturn transit on Aquarius Zodiac sign. So we all know that Saturn is getting transited into Aquarius Zodiac sign starting from April 29, 2022 until July 12, 2022. So Saturn happened to be a karmic planet. So we all know that Saturn is a tough master. He will teach you the lessons in a hard way. And also the one good thing Saturn does is it will teach you patience, it will teach you perseverance, and it will teach you dedication and devotion and determination. So these are the finest qualities of planet Saturn. Saturn, people gets fear because of the suffering and the hardship they will undergo. But if at all, if you learn what exactly is Saturn doing for you, and if you just enjoy the process that is giving it to you, then definitely you'll be successful in the life. So I would like to talk about the Vedic transit pertaining to Lord Saturn, because Saturn is getting transited into Aquarius Zodiac sign starting from April 29, 2022 until July 12, 2022. Okay, so basically I would like to talk to you about what is Aquarius Zodiac sign. Aquarius Zodiac sign is basically one of the favorite placement of planet Saturn. So Aquarius Zodiac sign talks about new contacts, associations, friends, networking, wealth, position, power and authority. All the new stuff that you see in this life can be read from the one of the characteristic of the Aquarius Zodiac sign. Because the planet associated, the rulership of Aquarius Zodiac sign is Saturn. Saturn is the master, Saturn is the planet who can grant you stability in the life. Stability in terms of power, stability in terms of your career, stability in terms of your finances, stability in terms of maintaining relationships, everything stability. Stability is the right word that we can put for planet Saturn. Without Saturn blessings, stability cannot be attained in any area of your life. Although people fear for Saturn because of the hardship and also the tough time that it will create, at the same time there is no other planet that can grant you enough of wealth, enough of prosperity and abundance than Saturn does. And you would have experienced not many people, especially in the Saturn time, that is 7.5 period of planet Saturn that comes for any person. So people get some kind of hardship, people might get some kind of downfall depending upon the planetary alignment in your birth chart. If at all Saturn is strongly placed in your birth chart, obviously during the Saturn time, which is that 7.5 period of planet Saturn, you might not be undergoing that much of loss, you might not be undergoing that much of suffering. If Saturn is in conjunct with Rahu, Ketu and some of the malefic planets like Sun, Mars, then obviously Saturn has to give its own negative results. And obviously in the Saturn time, you'll be experiencing some kind of loss, some kind of liability, some kind of delay, some kind of denials during that point of time. Okay, so I would like to give you some kind of prediction, the general prediction pertaining to each ascendant. Okay, so for Aries Zodiac sign, for Aries Ascendant people, Saturn is getting transited into the 11th house. 11th house of wealth, 11th house of prosperity, 11th house of hopes and wishes, fulfillment of desires, 11th house of friends, networking, elder siblings and all that. So there'll be a little bit of friction in these areas. There'll be a little bit of confusion. There'll be a little bit of hardship. Okay, so you might need to safeguard your wealth properly. You might need to spend your money carefully. You might need to control the expenses. You might need to ensure that the wealth that you're accumulating in this life will be of great help to you. You need to make best use of your own wealth that you acquired in this life. And you need to have constant watch out on the money that you are spending. And also your fulfillment of desires. There will be some kind of stress in terms of achieving your goals. You have to be determined. You have to be disciplined about actions that you take up in order to achieve your goals. Then the fulfillment of desires then would definitely happen with the blessing of planet Saturn. Be determined. And for Taurus Ascendant, Saturn is transiting into the 10th house. So 10th house is basically a house of profession, occupation, social status, 10th house of business. So in the workplace, you might undergo some kind of conflicts. You might undergo some kind of confusion, and also in the workplace environment, there will be a little bit of politics. But you have to withstand. You have to catch hold. You have to take that situations as a challenge, and you need to use your creativity. You need to use your innovation. You need to use your intellect to face that politics, to face the challenges, and you need to prove your capabilities. You need to work hard. You need to spend good amount of time in terms of understanding about your own self, understanding about your skills, and you need to work on your skills in order to get the rewards and recognition at your workplace. Saturn would be rewarding you with the rewards and recognition during this transit. And for Gemini Ascendants, Saturn is transiting into your ninth house of blessings from ancestors, ninth house of spiritual journey, spiritual travel, long distance journey. So Saturn would be providing you long distance journey, long distance travel. You might even travel for on-site. You might go for a foreign country. You might go for a vacation to a foreign country. So foreign opportunities are tremendous for Gemini Ascendant people. And also you need to take blessings of your grandmother, grandparents. You need to serve your grandparents. You need to serve the charity. You need to go to the old age homes and need to serve the old age people. Because that ancestral blessings, the ninth house talks about ancestral blessings. In order to get that, you need to do this. Okay, so that's the best remedy I would like to give for you. And also ninth house talks about father. So you need to respect your father. You need to take care of your father very well. You need to get in the good hospital treatment. You need to get a good amount of resources for him. So that blessing will be definitely a boon for you with the blessings of planet Saturn. Saturn will be pleased by serving your father. Okay. And for Cancer Ascendant, Saturn is transiting into the 8th house. The 8th house of hidden wealth, 8th house of sudden events, 8th house of occult sciences, 8th house of spirituality, 8th house of government support. So Saturn in the 8th house brings you a little bit of delays in terms of getting your bank loan, and Saturn also creates a little bit of confusion in terms of some kind of friction in the relationship with the in-laws. So you got to be cool. You got to analyze your own self in terms of, and you need to think before you talk to your spouse, parents, and you need to take blessings of them. You need to give them good amount of gifts or something like that to ensure that you maintain good relationship with them. And also there is a chance of getting the hidden wealth. For example, your hidden talents will be exposed to the people and you can able to monetize that as well. The sudden events, the sudden upfall will be happening during this transit, provided Saturn is sitting in the positive state in your birth chart. If Saturn is conjunct or is along with the malefics like Rahu and Ketu, and obviously you might face little bit of delays and variance here and there, but still you will be able to overcome. At the end you'll be getting a success. Okay. And for Leo ascendants, Saturn is transiting into your 7th house of spouse, 7th house of relationships, 7th house of business. So your spouse will be of a great support during this time. There will be a financial stability for your spouse. Obviously, if at all your spouse is getting financial stability, your financial graph will be increasing, right? So obviously you'll be attaining that financial stability through your spouse during this time. And during the relationship, when you are maintaining the relationships, you got to understand from the shoe of the other person so that your relationship will be maintained properly. And when you talk to them, you need to use your intellect. You cannot talk to them in a harsh manner. You cannot talk to them in a rude manner. You cannot be impolite to them, because that will create some kind of friction in the relationships, and there will be loss of relationships because of your communication skills. So you have to be proper in terms of your communication so that you safeguard your relationships, and your business expansion and business development will take place during this time, and you have a very good marital life during this time with the blessings of planet Saturn. Okay. And for Virgo Ascendant, Saturn is transiting into the 6th house of enemies, obstacles, health issues and challenges. Okay, so Saturn in the 6th house will provide you win over the enemies, win over the diseases, win over the obstacles, win over the challenges. So you cannot be, as you understand now that Saturn gonna be providing all this winning, it doesn't mean that you have to be careless in terms of your actions. You have to do your karma. Remember one thing, Saturn is the planet of karma. It's a karmic planet. It will provide you the results depending upon your past life karmas. So you have to ensure that you perform your actions with 100% potential, and leaving the rest to the Almighty to provide its own results. And then with that you can able to get the good fruits in your life, and you'll be able to attain the success. Okay, so that's what I would like to talk about Virgo Ascendants. And for Libra Ascendant, Saturn is transiting into the 5th house of education, children, romance, 5th house of creativity and innovation, 5th house of intelligence. So Saturn during this time will be providing you interest towards learning new skills. You will be innovative during this time. You will be creative during this time. You will start exploring new skills. You will start learning new skills. You might be learning new language, and you might meet your life partner during this time. If at all Saturn is transiting Venus during this time, definitely you might meet your life partner. Okay, and Saturn is a karmic planet that you need to understand, and the relationships are also karmic in nature. Okay, and Libra being basically a zodiac sign of relationships, you will start valuing money, you will start valuing relationships, you will start valuing your health, you will start valuing your time. Okay, all this discipline, patience, perseverance, Saturn will be teaching you during this time. And for Scorpio Ascendant, Saturn is transiting into the fourth house. Fourth house is basically a house of real estate matters, fourth house of motherly figures, fourth house of speculations, fourth house of comforts, benefits, fourth house of happiness, general happiness. So Saturn will be providing you all these areas during this time. But at the same time, you have to do your own action. You need to give your action 100% to get that results. And when you are dealing with the real estate matters, you have to understand the terms and conditions before signing the contract. Okay, and also your relationship with your mother becomes very strong during this time. Your mother will act as a great guide and a mentor for you. So take the blessings of your mother, serve your mother. And also Saturn transit would also provide you the determination and dedication to achieve your goals. There will be some kind of fire in you, so that and you'll be working hard, super hard, to get the success in the life. And for Sagittarius Ascendant, Saturn is transiting into the third house. So third house of communication, friends, networking, third house of relatives, third house of short distance journey, third house of siblings. So Saturn in the third house brings little bit of communication problems. Saturn in the third house brings some kind of friction and also conflicts with your friends. So be of a great support to your friends during this time. It doesn't mean that you have to shell out all your money, but at the same time, if at all somebody is coming for need of your help, you have to do that. You have to analyze the problem. You need to analyze the need. What is the perspective that is coming to you, and you need to offer that help. Okay, and also you have to watch out your communication, because Saturn transit, I'll tell you one thing, you'll start speaking little bit harsh and impolite and a rude manner without you knowing you. You might feel that your communication is really good, but for other person it will be little hurting. So you have to watch out your communication, and also your networking. You'll be getting the new contacts. As I mentioned to you at the start of this video, Aquarius Zodiac sign is basically a zodiac sign of new contacts, associations, new friends, all that stuff, all the new stuff. Okay, maybe purchasing of a new house or something, new vehicle, all that stuff generally happens if Saturn is getting transiting into Aquarius Zodiac sign naturally. And Saturn is transiting into the third house, and that will bring you enough amount of success to you because of in these areas. Okay, and for Capricorn Ascendant people, Saturn is transiting into the second house of wealth, second house of speech, second house of childhood, second house of your mindset, second house of effort, second house of wealth, fixed assets. So most importantly, wealth. Okay, so Saturn gonna be providing you the financial stability undoubtedly, but however you have to watch out your speech. You might have a little bit of although you speak well, people might consider that your voice pitch is not good, your frequency is not good, all that blah blah stuff who or a motivational speakers or a public speakers might experience during this time. But don't worry on that, just move on with whatever you do, and definitely you'll be getting the success in it. Okay, and for Aquarius Ascendant people, Saturn is transiting in your first house, that is on your own ascendant. So Saturn would be providing a little bit of delays, denials, but success is guaranteed for sure. One good thing about Saturn is Saturn never denies success. It may delay to teach you certain lessons. It will teach you patience, perseverance, dedication, and determination. If you are determined about your goals, if you are dedicated about your goals, if you learn what is perseverance, if you learn what is patience, then definitely nobody can able to stop you. Okay, and also your mindset. You need to watch out your thoughts, emotions, because first house talks about mindset. Okay, you have to watch out your thoughts, emotions. You might be you might start writing some gratitude journal. You might visit some places, and also you can visit your friends, your family, your relatives, spend a good time with them, ensure that you have that positive vibes around the environment. Then definitely you can able to cope up the stress that Saturn is providing you. And Saturn is the natural karaka for career, so your career will be having a very good financial very good stability. You might also make good income through career. And overall, in general, I would say that Saturn in the Aquarius might provide you good amount of jobs as well, because Saturn is the karaka for career. It has to provide a good amount of jobs. Okay, in fact, during this pandemic time, so I'm sure people are actually suffering in terms of getting into the workplace and all that. That would definitely happen with the blessing of planet Saturn. Okay, so needless to worry on that. Wishing you all the best for everyone. Thank you so much. And also, I'm providing you the Saturn Transit report. If at all you need the personalized consultation pertaining to your own birth chart, okay, the link is mentioned in the description section. Do book for an astrological consultation. There is something called a Saturn Transit report. You can book for that consultation so that I can prepare a report exclusively for you, and you can make best use of that report. And obviously the recommendations were from the perspective of astrological. Okay, so thank you so much, and I'll see you in the consultation. And let me tell you one more thing about my consultations. I give hardly 1 or 2 for a month consultation. I don't take much consultations. The reason being, I want the people who are very serious about it. The people who are very serious about astrology, people who trust my knowledge and wisdom will book for the consultation. Okay, so I feel you are one among them. And also, let me tell you one thing. Before you understand the Vedic transits, you need to know your own planets in your birth chart. You need to understand the planetary alignment in your birth chart. What is the strength of the planets? Which zodiac sign it is sitting? What are the aspects the planets are receiving? Okay, and which lagna that you belongs to, what's the zodiac sign characteristics. Everything will be revealed to you in your personalized consultation pertaining to your own birth chart. Once you book for a consultation, it will enable me to sit on your birth chart, to read your birth chart for a couple of hours by analyzing that from the different Vedic calculations, and I can provide you the analysis pertaining to you. Okay, and you will definitely get an opportunity to even talk to me as well, and also you'll be able to resolve all the queries that you have in that personalized consultation. Okay, so please book for a consultation. Once I get a consultation order, I'll be able to help you with the complete analysis pertaining to individual birth chart. It's not like any other random consultations. I'll be providing you the SWOT analysis. What are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are your opportunities, what are your threats pertaining to your own birth chart, so that you can able to plan your life, plan your future, plan your career, finances and relationships by taking the consultation from me astrologically. All right, so thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is mentioned in the description below. Please book an astrological consultation, and I'll see you in the consultation. I'll see you in the next video. Wishing you all the best. Bye for now.